Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling hills and thick forests, there lived a prince named Kaluma. The village, known as Antuara, was once a thriving community filled with laughter, music, and bustling markets. However, this was all before Prince Kalum's reign. Kalum was the youngest son of the kind and beloved King Muecha. When the king passed away, the village expected his eldest son, wise and just, to ascend the throne. But through deceit and treachery, Kalum seized power, casting his brothers into exile. From that day, Antuara's fortunes began to wane. Prince Kalum was a cruel and selfish ruler. He imposed heavy taxes, forcing villagers to surrender their crops and livestock. He cared little for the well-being of his people, spending the wealth he accumulated on lavish feasts and extravagant clothes. Anyone who dared to speak against him was met with harsh punishment. Under his rule, the once vibrant village began to wither. The laughter of children grew silent, and the markets became empty. People were afraid to leave their homes, and one by one, families packed their belongings and fled to neighboring villages. Antuara, once full of life, became a ghost town. Amidst the despair, there was a wise old woman named Mwanaisha, who lived on the edge of the village. She had seen many seasons and was known for her wisdom and knowledge of ancient magic. Mwanaisha had a granddaughter, Amina, a brave and kind-hearted young girl who despised the prince's tyranny. One evening, as the sun set behind the hills, casting long shadows over the empty village, Amina approached her grandmother. "Grandmother," she said, "the prince's cruelty has driven our people away. We cannot let Antuara die. Is there nothing we can do?" Mwanaisha looked at her granddaughter with sorrowful eyes, but then nodded resolutely. "There is a way, my dear, but it is dangerous and requires great courage. Are you willing to take the risk?" Without hesitation, Amina agreed. Mwanaisha handed her an old, intricately carved wooden staff and whispered an incantation. "This staff holds ancient power. With it, you can summon the spirits of our ancestors. They will guide and protect you. But you must confront Prince Kalum and make him see the error of his ways." That night, under the full moon, Amina ventured to the prince's palace. She stood before the grand doors and struck the staff against the ground. A powerful wind swirled around her, and the spirits of the ancestors appeared, shimmering in the moonlight. With newfound strength, Amina marched into the palace. The guards, taken aback by the spectral figures surrounding her, stepped aside. She found Prince Kalum feasting alone in the grand hall. "Prince Kalum," Amina called out, her voice echoing through the chamber, "your reign of terror must end. The spirits of our ancestors have returned to reclaim Antuara." Kalume laughed, dismissing her words. "You think ghosts can scare me, girl? I am the ruler of Antuara." But as he spoke, the spirits began to chant, filling the room with a haunting melody. The walls trembled, and Kalum's laughter turned to fear. He saw visions of the village's past glory and the suffering he had caused. The weight of his actions pressed down on him, and for the first time, he felt remorse. Falling to his knees, Kalum wept. "I have been blind to my own cruelty," he sobbed. "What must I do to make amends?" Amina stepped forward, her heart filled with hope. "You must restore what you have taken. Lift the burdens from our people, rebuild our village, and rule with kindness and wisdom." Humbled and guided by Amina and the spirits, Kalum set to work. He abolished the heavy taxes, returned the stolen wealth, and invited the villagers to return. Slowly, Antuara began to heal. The markets reopened, children played in the streets, and laughter returned to the air. Under Amina's guidance, Prince Kaloum transformed into a just and caring leader. Ntura flourished once more, and the story of the wicked prince who became a wise ruler was passed down through generations, a reminder of the power of courage, wisdom, and redemption. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for new updates.